What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Today is the day the engine comes off the engine stand, goes onto the hoist so we can get the transmission buttoned onto it and get this thing ready to go in the car. If you notice, I have a spare valve cover on here because I don't want to scratch anything on the new one up, and got some stuff on it, but I'm getting ready to unbolt the stand from the engine to free it up, and then we're going to drop it down onto some blocks so I can fit the transmission up. I do want to run to the store and grab up some high temp grease to put on here and behind the actual throw up bearing, give it some lubrication back there before I slap the transmission on. So definitely one of the to-dos before I do that. And then grab my transmission bolts and get that ready to go. Pull out my tool here when I'm ready, and we'll be ready to get this thing on there. But first I want to get this off the stand, set it on some blocks so we're ready to go. Alright, so we got the engine on the ground. I just used some spare pieces of trim from the house to kind of level and brace it. I need to get this thing off. There we go. So the plan now is to get this girl out of the way. So now we have the engine. It's solid. It's not really going anywhere. I just got trim, like I said, kind of just holding it up. And now what we can do is slide this over. Move your dirt bike. What I can do is get this over here. And this should slide right up in there. Or get it to the point where I can get the engine hoist back on it maybe from a different angle and lift it up. But that should just lean in and match up. So what I'm gonna do is get some high temp grease like I was talking about and put it on the actual input of the transmission so that that's lubed up, and then we're gonna get ready to bolt this thing on. And then I got the transfer case over there that will just bolt onto this in the engine, and we'll have a complete package to drop in this thing. And I'm pumped because then we can get all the engine mounts hooked up, get it in the car, and that's a huge step. It really is. It's a giant step for us. So the new engine harness that I was telling you guys about in the last video, that'll actually be here today. And then I have packages showing up like every day this week until the middle of next week. So it'll be nice. It'll kind of give us some progress. So we're gonna get some high temp grease for that, and then we'll get back to it. All right, guys. So I ordered from Jegs a dual fuel pump. Like I was telling you guys, I'm gonna be running 2 fuel pumps. I ordered a dual fuel pump wiring kit. It comes with real nice relays and thick gauge wiring for the appropriate size. So this is pretty cool because I'll be able to wire up both fuel pumps in one to a switch and be all good to go. And then what did I get from there? Oh, this is a post fuel filter for like up towards the engine bay to have a filter close to the fuel rail. So I got a Jegs billet filter there. And then I just ran to the store. Guys, you guys got to get this if you don't have it. So this is a belt tensioner pulley. And the reason why it's better than like a stock one is because it has a like welded on nut right here that you can actually adjust tension with instead of using the actual bolt on the pulley itself. So you can actually put a wrench or a pulley tool or a tensioning tool on here and pull that instead. So I'm gonna get this get that slapped on there too. And then I just picked up a belt while I was at it. If you guys are looking for the part number on this sweet pulley, it's right here. And you guys can pick it up at AutoZone. It's a Duralast brand. And then I went and got some high temp grease because like I was telling you, I want to put some on the actual shaft here and then behind the throw-up bearing just to give it kind of some like lubrication moving back and forth. Just personal preference, but we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna get to putting this transmission on here, get some bolts in it, and get ready to go. All right, get up and close here. Last time you guys will see our beautiful X clutch for a while. I got some high temp grease on here and behind here to give this some good sliding function back here, and make sure that's on good. And then I'm gonna get this struggle bust onto here.
She's a heavy boy.
Oh boy, look what we got here. Whole engine and trans and transfer case. All I gotta do is get this bad boy in the air so I can get the rest of the transfer case bolts and transmission bolts on the bottom side and actually torque everything to spec. We got a whole freaking package here, boys. Looking good. Looking good. Everything works. I put the transmission in gear and rotated the crank bolt and the side of the drive shaft here spins when I do that, so I know all the gears are engaged and everything is rotating together, clutch assembly, all that stuff. Nothing sounds weird. So we should be good to go. So now, looks so weird with this like just raw aluminum on there, all dirty already. But I'd rather that one get, you know, dirty and marked up than our fresh boy. So I got the oil drain on, the oil feed on. I just have it tucked in here, and then I just got to put this tensioner right here, bolt that sucker on, and get a belt on here, and then we're gonna be getting ready to drop this sucker in. What do you think, dude? Got a whole friggin' engine and transmission now.
Yep.
Good to go. Just got to make sure we tighten everything down fully and go from there. But this is looking sweet for sure. I can't wait to literally have this in the car and start dropping like the wiring and everything on it. It's gonna look sweet. Gonna look sweet. Okay guys, I was about to drop this thing in the other day, but I'm waiting on certain things in the mail and through the shipping companies, and it's just not going in my favor, and it happens. Like COVID, man, like you can't control some things. Some things will say they'll be there, and then all of a sudden they're pushed out a week from when they're supposed to be delivered. And it is what it is, honestly. And I honestly am just waiting on like two things before I drop this thing in, because it just makes it easier putting it in the car instead of having to deal with it later. I just want to wait, and I promise you guys it's going to be worth the wait because of what's coming. The next video is going to be in the next 2 days from when you're seeing this, and something epic is being dropped to the platform that a lot of people have been waiting on, and myself have been waiting on. It is going to be epic, and we are doing a collaboration with the guys over at Graveyard Performance, and it is going to be sweet, and I'm super hyped to bring it to you guys. That will for sure be next video, and in that video, this will go in the car. So definitely stay tuned. We did get more stuff. I got my aftermarket clutch line from Michael Ray. This is a clutch line that gets rid of that crazy clutch line that comes stock on these cars. Down here, gets rid of this whole whirly-durly whippy-doo thing here, and just attaches right up here at the actual fitting. So definitely cool. We got our fuel pumps. We got pretty much everything we need besides two things for the fuel system, which I don't need those to put anything in the car. And we're just waiting on one big thing that I'm waiting on. My message to you guys is, please be patient when ordering parts through these companies. They are struggling just as much as you are struggling waiting on parts. But in a time like this, you should fully know going into buying parts from anywhere that there is going to be delays, not only with the manufacturers that make the parts, but the whole shipping process as well. Like, it's gonna happen. I've had numerous delays because of shipping, or a part just waiting to come back in stock. And I fully accept that and acknowledge that. And if you guys are throwing backlash at companies that are trying their best to get you your parts, I mean, take a look in the mirror and take a look at what's going on, because it is a tough time for everybody in business right now, and they're just trying to do their best to keep everybody happy. So just be patient. Just accept the fact that we're in a very different scenario in the world right now, and we got to just make do with what we have, and just be patient with each other. So if anything you take from that, just be patient, and you know, things will come eventually, and everybody's trying their best. So although I hate to do it, I'm gonna leave you guys without dropping this thing in yet. I really want everything to be go in and not have to worry about anything getting dinged up, dented, or you know, scratched, and just be super smooth. So yeah, next episode we'll be dropping that in with a big reveal, like I showed you, or I told you guys, and it's gonna be epic. I'm literally chomping at the bit for this thing to get here. This part has already been delayed a little over a week from the original date it was supposed to be delivered. So I feel your guys' frustration, but you gotta chalk it up as to just be patient. So, but I did get a lot of cool things in, and a lot of good things are here ready to go. So we're just kind of waiting it out, getting everything lined up so that, you know, when we get the engine in, we can put, you know, the front end back together. And I really just want to get the car on a lift and get all the fuel lines under the car run and like get everything tidied up real nice, so that way when we start this thing up, we don't have any odds and ends to button up. We just check for leaks, make sure everything's good, run a heat cycle, and get this thing ready to get strapped down to a dyno. So hopefully it'll go quick, but you know what? I just got to take it in strides, and I'll bring you guys along for the ride. So that'll wrap it up for this video. I think it's awesome. We got this whole thing packaged, just sitting here ready to go. So yeah, we're just kind of waiting to put it in, which I cannot wait to see. It's going to be a nice, refreshing sight to see a fresh engine and everything back in the car. It's exciting. I can't wait. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below if you guys are pumped, ready to see this thing back in action. Definitely make sure those notifications are on for the next video, because we have a sick product release getting dropped in the next video. But until next time, guys, we will see you later. Peace.